Think you've mastered push-ups? You might actually be destroying your shoulders without even realizing it. Sounds crazy, right? But that's the harsh reality for so many of us who think we're doing everything right. The truth is, it's easy to get lazy with form, and the consequences can add up over time. The worst part? You might not even feel it at first. But trust me, your body will eventually let you know. But before you panic, here's the good news. If you make just a few key adjustments, you can unlock a push-up that will not only make you stronger but actually add years to your life. No joke. Stick with me for the next few minutes and I'll show you exactly how to perform this exercise the right way, so you'll stop sabotaging yourself and start building the body you've been working for. Let's start with the biggest mistake I see with push-ups. And this is something that happens whether you're a beginner or an advanced athlete. Ready for it? The mistake: most people flare their elbows out way too much. It seems harmless, right? Just a little extra arm rotation, no big deal. But here's the thing. That little tweak puts massive stress on your shoulder joints, especially your rotator cuff. Over time, this can cause serious damage. We're talking rotator cuff tears, impingements, and even chronic pain. So, what does that look like? Well, when your elbows are too far out, around a 90-degree angle, it can put a lot of strain on those vulnerable areas. You feel it now and then, but it's not enough to make you stop. But years down the line, those little bad habits catch up with you. Here's the catch. Your push-up can be your best friend or your worst enemy, based on one small thing. I'm not going to give you the full answer just yet. Stay with me. Let's go a bit deeper. What if I told you the right form can actually feel more natural, like you're not fighting against your body, but working with it? That's what we're aiming for. Perfect biomechanics that make every rep smooth, efficient, and effective. Imagine you're building a skyscraper. The foundation is key, right? If it's weak, the whole structure is at risk. Well, your core, that's your foundation. Everything from your shoulders down to your hips relies on core stability. Without it, your push-ups will suffer, and so will your results. So what does that mean? When you're doing a push-up, your core should be locked in. Not sagging, not arching, just straight and solid like a board. This way, you're distributing the force through your entire body, not just your arms or chest. And here's a light bulb moment. A strong core equal to better push-ups equal to less shoulder strain. But more on that later. Let's keep building. Here's a quick preview of what's coming up. In a bit, I'll show you the one simple tweak that can immediately make your push-ups feel 10 times easier. But first, let's start with the basics. How do you actually position yourself to get this right? Think you've mastered push-ups? You might actually be destroying your shoulders without even realizing it. Sounds pretty shocking, right? You're probably thinking, how can something so basic be so dangerous? Well, here's the truth. Push-ups are deceptively simple, but without the right form, they can wreak havoc on your shoulders, wrists, and even your back. That pain you feel after a workout? It's your body telling you something's off. And what's worse is that these small mistakes can add up over time. But here's the good news. If you adjust your form just a little bit, you can turn push-ups into a total body strength builder and even add years to your life. That's right, science says that proper calisthenics like push-ups not only improve your strength, but also boost longevity. Stick with me, and in the next few minutes I'll show you how to make those small tweaks, starting with the basics and ending with advanced strategies that will maximize your push-up game. Let's kick this off with the biggest mistake I see. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced athlete, flaring your elbows out too wide. Most people think they need to get their elbows to a 90-degree angle or wider to get a good push-up. But here's where things go wrong. Flaring your elbows out too far places excessive strain on the shoulder joints, particularly the rotator cuff muscles. Over time, this can lead to impingements, tears, and chronic shoulder pain. Sounds pretty scary, right? But don't worry, this isn't just some don't do this lecture. I'm here to guide you through exactly how to fix this. So, what should you be doing instead? When you perform a push-up, you want to keep your elbows at about a 45-degree angle relative to your torso. Think about pulling your elbows slightly toward your ribs as you lower yourself down. This position reduces stress on your shoulder joints, protecting them while still allowing you to get the full benefits of the exercise. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I want to work my chest more. Won't keeping my elbows in like that limit the movement? Actually, the opposite is true. By keeping your elbows tucked in, you're putting more emphasis on the lower chest and triceps, while also stabilizing your shoulders. This means stronger, more controlled push-ups and less risk of injury. It's all about joint alignment and keeping the right balance between chest, triceps, and shoulders. Here's where it gets interesting. You might have heard people say that push-ups are all about the arms or the chest. But here's the secret. The key to an efficient, injury-free push-up is core engagement. Now, this is where a lot of people miss the mark. Push-ups aren't just about your arms pushing you up and down. They require your whole body to work together. Think of your core as the foundation of a skyscraper. If the foundation isn't solid, the whole structure is going to be weak. Your core needs to be locked in tight. You shouldn't have a sagging lower back or an arched spine. Instead, imagine a straight line running from your head to your heels. Every muscle from your glutes to your abs needs to be engaged to maintain that straight line throughout the movement. Here's a simple test. The next time you do a push-up, pause at the top and check yourself in a mirror or record yourself. Are your hips in line with your shoulders and ankles? If your hips are sagging or sticking up too high, you're not engaging your core properly. And when that core isn't engaged, your upper body has to do all the work, which puts excess strain on your shoulders, wrists, and elbows. Now, let's take it up a notch. Once you've got the basics down, it's time to think about hand placement. Most people tend to place their hands too wide or too narrow. Both are problematic. When your hands are too wide, you put unnecessary stress on your shoulders and reduce the effectiveness of the push-up. On the other hand, placing your hands too close together puts a lot of strain on your wrists and forearms and also limits the range of motion. The sweet spot? Your hands should be placed slightly wider than shoulder width apart, with your fingers pointing forward. This allows your chest to work through a full range of motion, while keeping your wrists, elbows, and shoulders in proper alignment. Here's another tip. As you lower yourself down, try to squeeze your shoulder blades together. This not only protects your shoulders, but also recruits more muscle fibers in your back and chest, helping you build more strength and stability. Now, we've covered the basics, but let's talk about the advanced tweaks. That can make a world of difference. Once you've mastered the standard push-up, you can start experimenting with variations that challenge your muscles in new ways. One of the best variations to increase the difficulty is the elevated push-up. By placing your feet on a bench or step, you're shifting more of your body weight onto your upper body, increasing the load on your chest, shoulders, and triceps. This can help you build more muscle, improve your form, and increase overall strength. Another advanced tweak is the push-up with a pause. At the bottom of the movement, pause for 1 to 2 seconds before pushing yourself back up. This eliminates the momentum and forces your muscles to do all the work. Not only will this make your push-ups harder, but it will also improve your strength and control, ensuring that you're using the correct muscles throughout the entire movement. Now that you know how to position your body and engage your muscles properly, I want to challenge you. After watching this, take a minute and try doing 10 push-ups with the form I just described. Focus on keeping your core tight, your elbows at a 45-degree angle, and your body in a straight line. Feel the diff. Errands? It should be harder, but you should also notice you're not feeling pain in your shoulders, wrists, or back. That's the beauty of proper form. It makes the exercise more effective and sustainable. Remember, every little tweak matters. The more you pay attention to your form, the more benefits you'll get, not just in terms of strength, but in terms of longevity. Because it's not just about working out harder, it's about working out smarter. Push-ups can be one of the most powerful exercises for your body. When done right, they help build strength, increase endurance, and improve joint health, all while keeping you injury-free. So keep practicing, keep refining your form, and start seeing the results you've been working for. Think you've mastered push-ups? You might actually be destroying your shoulders without realizing it. Push-ups are simple, but the wrong form can lead to shoulder impingements, wrist pain, and lower back strain. The biggest mistake? Flaring your elbows out too wide. This puts unnecessary stress on your shoulders. Instead, keep your elbows at a 45-degree angle, tucking them close to your torso as you lower down. The key to a perfect push-up isn't just your AR. It's your core. Think of your core as the foundation of a skyscraper. If your core isn't solid, your push-ups will be weak and inefficient. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels. For advanced push-ups, try elevating your feet or adding a pause at the bottom of each rep to build strength and control. Focus on form, and you'll notice a difference in strength, endurance, and reduced injury risk. Start practicing now and feel the difference.